right? That's what it means, destroying your arguments. And every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High. So all you people who scoffers, you're coming up against the knowledge of the Most High, man, because you're coming up against the scriptures. You scoffers, man. Hey, the list is long, man. Now, man. Mm-hmm. Remember when we all come into truth, we name out 4 or 5 names and that be it. Now, shit, that list is long, man. It's long. The list is long, man.
Imagine the brothers that are just listening. On my comment board out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? The first that I said is G stands for gay. You know, I said I remember that's when the brothers out there was telling. You know, he said I am not gay and this and that and blah blah. And, you know, I said, man, listen, why you know, listen, man. Clearly, what I need is your badge number. All right, I need to know what precinct, you know. He getting, get upset. Go read, little boy, read Exodus 20, whatever, man. Listen, man, you guys live for this, man. And why ain't y'all going to the Catholic Church and telling these priests, exposing them? Why ain't y'all going and take a bullhorn in front of Monsanto, they headquarters?
Oh no, Jake ain't doing that.
No, man. You don't bother with us, man.
They like that shit. It's true.
They literally there is a long list of them, and they don't seem like they don't take no breaks.
Mm-hmm. Because at the end, I was telling we were speaking earlier. I said at the end of the day, these guys are fanboys, man. They're groupies, man. They're spiritual groupies. Because it's one thing I learned early in life. A guy told me, he said, look, man, if a woman can't get your attention in a positive way, she'll get it in a negative way, as long as she has your attention. Okay? That's true, because a lot of these guys are acting like females, man. So instead of them getting our attention positively, as they see brothers doing, as we building, so they say, fuck, I can't. That's a lot of research they doing. They looking and reading. You know what I'm going to do? Shit, I'm going to get their attention by just fucking with them. Because in the back of their mind, they know this is true, man. They know. They see the videos.
They finna get naked.
they
shame.
Yeah, they just want to come in front of us, man. They just want to be a part of it. No matter if you curse, you can give them precept upon precept. They're still gonna have a problem with it. So technically, they're not trying to listen, man. They know in their minds that shit, I can just get their attention by fucking with them, man. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Al.
It says 2 Corinthians 10:5. It says, casting down imaginations and every high place, every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and bringing into the captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Shema.
You got anything?
Oh, God, yeah. You know, I got a scripture here that is. Oh, I had it. Slopped it.
Okay.
I got a quick one to back up your cow. This is
Isaiah 13.
This is Acts 5:38, because this is what these people are doing, man. I'm gonna jump 39. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone.
Because I think they had beat him for preaching the name of Yahweh Shai, man. You know? Mm-hmm. And who was talking to him right there? Gamaliel. Right? The doctor of the law was telling him, refrain and leave these men alone, man.
Let them alone.
And that's true to today, man. Hey, man, y'all don't understand who these men are, man. Like me and the brother was speaking a couple weeks ago, I'm telling you, it's coming to that time where the Lord is going to demonstrate through one of these men that's standing in these camps. He's going to shoot fire from their hands or their mouth or their eyes or whatever, and it's going to burn you up. And everybody going to be in awe. And guess what? Everybody that's looking going to believe. And people going to be getting converted. And it's going to be on
live stream.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be live stream.
It's going to be live stream.
They ain't going to be able to edit nothing. It's nothing going to be able to get edited. It's going to happen, bro. It's going to be right there all the way. It's all the way live.
It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men. Let them alone. If this counsel, it says, if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it.
See, if it's of men, it's gonna be nothing. So don't worry about it. But if it's of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you can't overthrow that counsel. And these are his words, man. He tell you all my words are pure. He tell you that they've been refined 70 times, seven in Psalms 12 and 6.
Gotcha.
I got it.
Okay. And it says, but if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High.
It's Psalms 12 and 6. The words of Yahweh are pure words. These words in this scripture are pure, man. And it says, and silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. So, man, this word has been tried many times, man. And it's came through the furnace, man, untouched. These words are pure, man. You know?
And once you dive into, it reminds me, when you read that, it reminds me of sword making. You got to temper the steel. The stronger the sword is the more you temper that thing. And tempering steel, it's hard work, man. But once that thing is tempered, it's going to be strong. That means it's going to withstand the aggressive. It's going to withstand, and it's going to be able to hold up to whatever you're going to use it for, like a hammer, or if you're going to use it for a sword, it's going to cut, man. It's not going to break, man. If you got an untempered sword, that's you don't want to go to war with that, man. That sword is going to fail you. But this right here, like the brother's saying, this thing is tried, man. That's why it says you shall what? We gonna be standing with a double-edged sword. This sword is it. It's tempered, man. These words right here, that's why we use them, and you use them with faith and non-doubting. Because once you not doubt this, man, this sword is powerful, man. These guys on these streets ain't gonna let us alone because they know what? That this has to be the truth, man.
It's those demons, bro.
You got something, Shema?
I've got the scriptures. Romans chapter 3, verse 3, it says, what if some did not believe?
Come on.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High Yahweh Yahushua without effect? You know? You got it out. Then it says, Yahweh forbid. Yet Yahweh Yahushua be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in the sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You know, so basically anybody, you know, saying the mark of the beast isn't this microchip, okay? They don't know what they're talking about. They don't understand algorithms. They don't understand blockchains, and they don't understand the technology of Esau. They don't understand the things that are breaking out. They don't know that there's more than one Gentile. You know, that's just because, you know, that's just too bad. It doesn't make it, they can scoff all they want to, but it really is of no consequence. It's not really gonna, you know, make or break us. You can't do what's that scripture that says you can't do anything against the gospel before the truth?
Before it.
You know, and so really all you doing is still broadcasting the true doctrine of Yahweh Yahushua. And ultimately, you know, when people see, you know, like I was talking about, hey man, you know, we come to a time where everybody will see. You know what I'm saying? It might come to a time where, you know, a brother at a camp, you know, literally, you know, you know, somebody jump on him or something, you know, like the movies where like Neo. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody, you know, a whole bunch of people jump on him, and then you don't see the brother for a second. All of a sudden, you know, he pop up, and 3-4, you know, niggas just fall out. You know what I'm saying? You see a demonstration of the Most High's power, you know, right then. And in that time, everybody be able. You can't say people will have to say, "Oh man, that's CGI, man. That's you know, where they edit that at." You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, man, I got to find out what these dudes went to film school, you know, to edit this. Hey, man, but it's just the power of Yahweh Yahushua, you know.
All right. Let's see here. What you want? I just heard you say when I walked up. That scripture, 2 Corinthians 13:8, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
God,
2 Corinthians 13:8.
God,
Yeah,
all these people, man, they just, just blasting out the truth, man, is crazy because, listen, by not targeting these other peoples, politicians, crooked church, pork chop pastors, and other things, and just paying attention to us, you are really getting the truth out to more and more people. When they put on their YouTube page and they see some Christian person or some, G-Man channel or this and that, it's all us. Hebrew, Israelite, Hebrew, and then especially with this, when they can't get a black Hebrew, and then you see confusion of face at a camp, and then you start looking at it. I bet you people that don't even believe will just look at them, and that's why people can't stand Christians in the first place. They said, "Man, you a bunch of hypocrites."
Exactly. I was just getting ready to say that. Man.
Yeah, they said, "Man, they can't stand y'all. Y'all say one thing, okay, and then y'all do another." Or the whole world can see that they have a pride about them.
And we just read it too, because that's how you know that counsel was not of the Lord, because it's coming to naught, man. Christianity is dusty. It's dusty, man. It's faded away. How many fucking Christmas trees you gonna fucking trim up? This shit is dusty. Jake is waking up, man. I was in the post office and Jake was like, I don't know how I spoke to him, but he was like, man, I got a hit out on Santa's ass. We were speaking and he barely knew me I'm talking like 2 words in. That's the first words out of his mouth. He said, man, I got a hit out on Santa's ass, man. He said, I'm spending all my fucking money. Jake know that this season ain't about that greed, and no, it's just about another time to spend more money you don't fucking have on bullshit you don't need, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
December
it.
26th. December 26th, they're gonna have hearts and Valentine's stuff up in the stores.
And that's the most time that divorces happen is around fucking Valentine's Day.
That's right. Ain't that something? That's crazy.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned into fables. And that's what happened to all our people, man. They left the truth. Hey, the Lord's okay. I'm turning. Hey, I don't know y'all no more. And what do? They start believing in those fables. They start believing that a fat little white baby with a bow and arrow like Robin was shooting people and making them fall in love, right? They believe that a pumpkin was on a man's body on a black horse.
Yeah, old Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, the witches riding to a witch's brew. Then they start believing in Fat Santa, man. They start believing in them fables, man.
Like it says earlier, they toss to and fro. The Most High took us off that ride, man. We all were on that ride because we had to know that's how we can take the beam out of other men's eyes. Because we tell people, man, look, they acting like we just came out of a rock somewhere with a garment on. No, man, we were in the world. We seen that. We were part of that. We witnessed it. We were in it. So when we're taken out, now we're outside looking in, man. We see that it's folly. There ain't nothing good in there, man. They want to talk about, these Christians want to talk about church this, church that. Some of the most fucked up, freaky shit I've seen been in church, man. Some of the most freakiest women are the pastor's daughters, man.
That's why we used to go to church, because you knew certain people gonna hit that floor and their dress is gonna raise up, you can see between their legs.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason we used to go. Hell, I used to be on the second row. I'm ready.
Yeah, Miss Parker's got her ass out.
Yeah, I'm on the second row. I'm right there where the first chair where the wood is right here. You can lay your head up. Yeah. I used to be right there, man, looking. You know what I'm saying? Used to be right there waiting. Ooh, Sister Johnson. I'm waiting on you to fall out good and say, hey, man, who's in it? So, man, we out here, man, like I said, we trying to come out here, man, lift this banner up, against basically, we going against, the government, basically.
Isaiah,
but, yeah, you got one?
Isaiah?
Yeah.
Isaiah what?
13.
13, gotcha. Yeah, finish it on now. This is Isaiah 13:1. It says, the burden of Babylon. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see.
Okay, so this is what he received, man. The message concerning Babylon, which back then was Babylon, but now we know as what? America, man. Not the Vatican, but America. All right.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
It said, lift ye up a banner on the high mountain. That banner is what? It's the scriptures, man. Right? This is the Bible. This is the banner we lifting up. Against the high mountains, what? That's the government, man. That word mountain means government, you know. Go ahead.
Exalt the voice unto them.
Exalt your voice, man. Lift up your voice, man, against them, man. We're telling them, man, y'all are fucked up, basically. Y'all going into slavery. Y'all finna be destroyed. The nation of Israel, we finna be your rulers. Pursuing the Revelations 2:26, we finna beat you with a rod of iron. Y'all gonna be under us, man. Isaiah 14:2 tell you finna be our handmaids, man. You finna be under us, man. You finna be our slaves. Go ahead.
Quick precept, Jeremiah 1:17. Thou therefore gird up thy loins and arise and speak unto them all that I command thee.
All he commanded in the scriptures. Because the Lord gonna put the words in our mouth. Because when you go back, Jeremiah, when you go back up, like to the 4th or 5th verse, he was a young boy and he was scared. And the Lord told him, don't worry about it. I'm gonna put in your mouth what you should speak. Right? And it's gonna be like that for us even in that day when Esau come against us to persecute us and have us amongst their magistrates and judges. The Lord gonna put in your mouth what to tell them, man.
This is that very same hour.
God.
And it says, thou therefore gird up thy loins and arise and speak unto them all that I command thee. Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them.
Go to verse 6 or 7.
This is Jeremiah 1:7, I think. 6. Start at
6.
6. It says, Then said I, Lord, power. Behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child.
Jeremiah said, I'm a child. He's about 11 and 12 years old, man. That's why, man, through the Spirit, I done a video the other day about the young men. Don't be afraid to come in this truth, right? Because it's that time, man. You know, for the younger men, man.
In the day of thy youth.
You know, come in while you young, man, while you still fresh, man. That time is now. You're going to see a lot of young brothers waking up. You know, 15, 16, 17, you're going to see them, man. You know, go ahead.
And it says, you want me to go back and read that, Jeremiah?
Read that. Yeah, read one.
This is Jeremiah 1:6. Then said I, Lord, power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak.
The Lord said, whatever I command you, you shall speak. So, hey, you know.
Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth.
The Lord have put his words in thy mouth, man. So these are the Lord's words that he put in our mouth right now. That we're speaking. These are his words, man. We're reading the scriptures. You know, like you said, like the brother said, Shamak said, hey, man, they just keep coming against us, man. Hey, but these are the words, man, of the Heavenly Father, man. So y'all basically doing it for nothing, man. Y'all doing it for nothing, man. Just sit down, get your notepad, take some notes, and just keep looking in the mirror and say, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shake wild, man. Hey, this is Isaiah 13:2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
The high mighty ones, man. We in the gates of the nobles, man. We in these cities. We in these agoras, man. Where they do their business. Telling them. And them certain people know we there too. You know, they know you there. You know? Oh, goddamn. Did you see him out there this weekend? Yeah, he was out there this weekend. But goddamn, it was raining, it was snowing. He was still out there. How the hell he? Yeah, he was out there. God damn it.
Yep. It's fucking with them, man.
Don't worry, we gonna come and get that son bitch one day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one day.
Get your ass, Mr. Postman.
Go ahead.
It says, I've commanded my sanctified ones.
Who are the sanctified ones? Right? Sanctified means set apart and consecrated. Who are those? The elect, man. The anointed. Go ahead.
It says, I have also called my mighty ones.
Who are they? The angels. Right? Who expresses his anger. He told you in Psalms 78 and 49, I have angels that are for evil. Man, I don't want to mess that up. Let me get that, because I sure don't want to mess that up. Psalm 78 and 49 says this. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them. So go ahead.
Damn. It's a bang. It says I've commanded my sanctified ones. Mm-hmm. I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Go ahead.
It says the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people.
That's the armies, right?
A tumultuous noise.
The army's marching, right? And then where they gonna be marching to? To the valley of Armageddon, the mountain of troops, man. It's Howell Shabbat, you know.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. Mm-hmm. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
So he calling them together, man. He tell you that in Revelations, man. He calling them together, man. Joel, right?
They come from a far country.
Joel, the 3rd chapter, I want to say.
From the end of heaven.
Come from a distant country, right?
Even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Coming from the farthest horizon, man. So that's the American army. They're going to come over and join the battle, man. And we can see it, man, more than now. Look at Trump now. He studied doing shit. And I want to keep calling him Hunter Pence. Hunter Pence is somebody who played baseball. I be calling him Hunter Pence.
Mike Pence.
Mike Pence, man. Yeah. Ever since he been in office, man, all he does is go around to the bases, them little bases, and talk war, man. He preparing, he giving them pep talks about how strong the military is, how our weapons are far vast, more capable than everybody else's, and the intelligence of our intelligence is of the highest of intelligence.
He's trying to renew the morale.
Yeah,
that's what they do. When you get a morale boost, that's because what do they do in those movies like the platoon? They getting ready to go to the front line or go into this battle where they might not make it. They feeling fucked up. They got to get the morale roused up, you know, so they can feel, so they can have that little gusto. That's why they used to yell in ancient days in the battle, man. Sometimes the war cry alone would put fear into the other men's hearts.
Oh man, matter of fact, let me get that for you. Let me get that for you, and you hold that. I got this for you.
Hey, jump in anywhere,
Nah, just remind me of like football. You know, about you in a game, to get ready to go out. You know what I'm saying? And the coach or somebody give you a pep talk and let you know, start yelling at you, and you leave it all out there, and hey, that's what they doing because. Hey, listen, man. These people, man. They got a lot of people jumping ship right now. A lot of these servicemen and women.
Yeah,
they don't know what they doing. It's like that song. Do you know what you going to? They don't know what they're like. Now, why am I doing this, man? And it got me in a trick bag. If I'm AWOL. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I'm over here fighting, guarding. Why am I here with a AR-15 guarding a poppy field for? You know what I'm saying? Why am I, you know what I'm saying? So he got to go out there and they got to encourage him because, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they starting to lose faith, starting to waver. That's the only way to keep them. A lot of times they start turning wild and shooting up their own platoon and. You know what I'm saying? And all kind of other stuff because they're like, man, forget this. So.
This is Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
See, that's why men used to be hyped up, man. That's why you see Game of Thrones or Warriors, man. You had to have that gusto in you. They would yell, man. It's about to go. Let me not jump.
Confused noise.
With confused noise. So imagine about a battalion, about 5,000-10,000 men hollering at the same time, top of their lungs. And we ain't talking about these pussies today, man. You talking about men of war.
You hear swords hitting shields.
Yeah, grinding them axes. They stomping the ground, making it shake. They ain't even close to you yet.
The horses coming, you can hear them thump, the thump of the roar. With them coming from miles away, you can hear that roar, man.
Them big Clydesdales.
Just like when the chariots come, you can hear that roar. It says, and garments rolled in blood, right? But this shall be with burning of fuel of fire.
And it's almost spiritual because we're that tumultuous noise, man. Them angels, they don't gotta come when you see an angel, they look majestic, man. So that's why it says exalt the voice. We're like that tumultuous noise before the battle, man. When Yahushua comes, man, because he also says what? He's gonna cry like a travailing woman, man. When he lets out that fury and that anguish, man, it's gonna be something the world has never seen. And he's gonna make Esau fight. Esau ain't going nowhere. That show you Esau's a pawn, because Esau gonna be in them jets looking at the father ship and the shuttle ships, and they still gonna be fighting, and they gonna be scared out of their pants, man. They better have cups in those fighter jets, man. There's gonna be some skilled things in there.
That's why they got diapers and shit. That's why astronauts and everything. You know what I'm saying? They got that woman went to go kill that man or whatever. She drove, cross state line hours away. She had a diaper on. She was like, "Yo, man, this shit is about to get."
She was about that life. She was about it.
Yeah. She said, "Man, it's about to be." So they don't have that. They so proud, man. They don't have that spirit of backing down. But hey, man, that's why it would be so wonderful to humble them. That how about Shimon Shai is gonna humble them, and use us, Lord willing.
Hey, this is Isaiah 42 and 14. I have long time holding my peace.
And that's why it says that we've been without prophets, without seers, because that's how the Lord would come and deal with Israel, by way of the men. That's how it was that's why there was a period of time where this Christianity built itself up. The prophets and the seers weren't out there. That was the Most High holding his peace. Keep going.
Matter of fact, 1:13. It says, the Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man.
When we just talking about that, men of war.
He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
See? That's keep going.
He shall cry, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. I have long holding my peace. I have been still.
So the Lord was still with Israel. Watch us go through our madness, man. Watch us go through slavery. Watch us be beat down. Watch Jake go in more and more wickedness, man. But then what? This is what he said.
He says, I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once.
Come on, man. If you can picture that, that's somebody that's been holding something in. And even in this life, you can't hold too much shit in, man. There's going to be a point in time that there's going to be a small incident that happens and you lose it. Somebody can pull. That's why you have road rage incidents. There's going to be a time where the Lord is going to release that pent up anger, man.
It says, I will make waste mountains.
And those mountains are the rulership.
And hills.
That's the rulership of Esau. He's going to waste that. He's going to destroy his rulership, man. He's going to knock the EU out of play. NATO, that's all going to be destroyed, man. So it's going to be put down. There ain't going to be no more. Like it says, he's the king of all kings, man.
And dry up all herbs. And I will make the rivers islands. And I will dry up the pools. I will bring Salakia, and I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not,
You can also see it says what? The strangeness of our salvation, man. Jacob being brought through this truth. We didn't consider ourselves the sons of God, man. But now in these last days, we're being brought by a way we didn't know. Now we're being renewed and our minds are being quickened again. Stirring up our pure minds, man, though we once knew this. That's what you're seeing now. That's why Jake is living, trying to live right. We take vitamins. We going into things that we didn't go in before. We didn't know the ways of life. We thought it was nothing about, our world was about Big Macs and popping bitches, man.
Mm-hmm.
I will lead them in paths that they have not known.
And this path is this word, this truth. That's the path that we're being led through, man. And you need a guide. You can't go through this path lonesome, man. It's a lonesome walk, but it says, though he be heir over all, he must be under tutors. We're in the tutelage right now. That's being brought through this path. We're being led by this path through the Spirit.
I will make darkness light before them, and crooked things straight.
Mm-hmm.
These things will I do unto them, and not forsake them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so that darkness, that way gonna be made straight, man. So we actually, like you said, the Lord we're gonna be righteous, man. He's gonna put it in our inward parts, right?
He's gonna make that fleshly heart.
Yep. You would.
You want to finish this?
Mm-hmm.
And it says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them.
Mm-hmm.
They shall be as in pain as a woman in that travaileth.
So they gonna be terrified, man. Pangs and anguish gonna grip them. It gonna be hopeless, bro. You know?
Uh-huh.
You know? They gonna be ashamed with fear. That's what's gonna take place, man. Go ahead.
They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
So he gonna destroy that with a little thermonuclear destruction, man. You know, that thermonuclear destruction. That's what's gonna destroy the thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, give me Zephaniah 1 and 15.
Gotcha. You got that, Shema?
I got it.
Come.
Zephaniah 1 and 15, Baba Kashad.
All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 15.
I think it starts around 15. It says, the day of the Lord is near.
Come on, yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, the day is a day of wrath.
14.
Okay. 14.
Mm-hmm.
Zephaniah 1 and 14 says, the great day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is near. It is near, and hasteth greatly.
So it's harrying, man. It's harrying. It's coming real fast, man. 2018 could be the year. With these fools they got up there in the office. You know, we just saw a video where 128 countries and the UN countries opposed that shit that Trump did, and only 35 were with it. Right?
And 9 abstained. They just stayed in the cut.
Just sit back. 128, man. You know? Go ahead.
And it says, even the voice of the day of the Most High, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
They gonna cry, man, when that day come. When the Lord bring that thermonuclear destruction, when that war, they gonna cry bitterly. Go ahead.
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
So everybody gonna feel this, even the elect. We're gonna go through it. When them missiles be shot off, man, when that mushroom cloud hit, hey, it's gonna make it dark. It's gonna shut out the sun. And then also dark and gloomy meaning gonna be bad times and anguish, man. It's gonna be like the days of Noah and the flood, man.
Jacob's
trouble. Gonna be a lot of screaming. You know how they were screaming when